Hi, my name is James, and I've been part of this church for about a year now. I didn't come from the most well-off family. Thankfully, we always had enough, but never enough to do all the things I saw my peers do. From a young age, I figured I needed to strive for whatever I wanted, and I used to be a little bit jealous of others who had things just given to them. I actually spent a lot of my time doing odd gigs just to earn more. If I really wanted something, I had to save up for it. And I wanted to achieve in everything that I did. I felt like I always needed to have control over my circumstances. And I was often gripped by fear actually as a kid. All throughout my teenage years and even my college time, my achievements became my identity. I wanted people to see me as successful. And I had this core belief that if I wasn't successful, then I won't truly be seen. And if I'm not seen, then how can I actually be loved? After I accepted Christ into my life, I tried to serve everywhere. Again, like an overachiever, I would regularly put up my hands for everything. I remember wanting to always put up that front that I'm a strong believer, that I had everything under control, even when I knew inside, I don't think I really did. After I left my home church, I was quite lost for a bit. Everything I had built in my teenage years was in church, serving everywhere. And when I left, I didn't know who I was without the church. Shortly after I left, I joined a startup. I thought I could find my identity in my workplace. And for a while, even though I seemed successful to people, I knew inside that I didn't feel fulfilled, and I felt like I lost my soul and my way. I came to this church after years of searching because I felt like I finally actually needed some alignment in my life. It was not long before I found community here, and I felt like my walk with God was kind of improving. Shortly after also, I started work at a dream global multinational company of mine, and I was really proud. Things were actually looking up for me until this year when I was laid off. I applied for over 50 jobs and got rejected by most of them. It was very hard for me to accept, and there were many days when I felt really down because while my friends were climbing the corporate ladder, I was once again lost. In this period of time as well, my dinner party was praying for me quite regularly, but still I was getting rejected. So for me, I was feeling even more disappointed because my ego as well has taken quite a major blow. I was actually a little angry at God, but somehow I knew that God was present in my anger and in my frustration and even in my backsliding. This journey has been quite a challenging one for me and also quite humbling. I'm not here to share that I've landed in my next dream job or that everything is perfect. But I'm grateful that during this period of time, my dinner party spurred me on, even when I felt really down. Many times they remind me that there's purpose beyond my dream job, especially when I see them being very fulfilled in their own lives. I'm glad that right now I'm growing in my faith all over again. It's not perfect, but I'm glad to be doing this with community, and I'm glad that God is slowly restoring these broken pieces in my life.